Good morning, my dear students. Today we will see what are the applications, what are the uses of electrolysis. There are many uses. Here we will study about three main uses: electroplating, electrorefining, and extractions. This electrorefining and electrometallurgy we will see in our next class. Here is your electroplating. What is electroplating? See, when we take a piece of iron, it gets rust. To avoid it, to protect it from rusting, what we do? We coat with some other metals like zinc so that iron can survive for a long time. So we can coat it by either by putting it into a tank, molten tank of zinc, iron piece or iron pipe will be dipped. It is sunk in the molten zinc tank, or we can coat it by simple brushing with the help of brush. We will put brush into the molten zinc and now we will coat it. Now if the metal zinc is coated over iron with the help of electricity, now it will be called electroplating. So electroplating is a process by which a thin film of a metal is coated over another metal is called electroplating with the help of electricity. So electroplating is a process in which a thin film of metal like gold, silver, nickel, chromium, etc. are plated on another metal article with the help of electricity. What is the reason for electroplating? See, we see many types of toys. They are made up of irons, this and that. If we coat it with different colors, many ornaments seems to be of gold, silver. In fact, they are made up of iron or steel. Simply there is an electroplating. There is a coating of metals like gold, or but that is not fact gold, that is coated with some solution which resembles like the color of gold. So it is used for the decoration purpose or decorative purpose. For example, brass objects are generally plated with silver to give them the shining appearance and beauty, to protect from rusting, from corrosion. Just I had told you that iron is coated by zinc or something else. So iron tools and instruments are often electroplated by nickel or chromium or zinc to protect it from rusting. There are some conditions. That how we can coat, um, how we can perform electroplating, what should be the conditions and what should be the reasons. The article to be electroplated is placed at the cathode. Articles, suppose here is an spoon. It is to be electroplated. It is made up of iron or brass. If we want to plate it with silver, then this anode should be made up of pure silver and this cathode should be connected at cathode. So article which is to be electroplated will be taken as connected at cathode, and articles from which electroplating will be done is connected with anode. During electrolysis, the metal is always deposited on the cathode. So if we want to coat with silver, this silver should be connected at anode, and during electrolytic reactions or during electrolysis, it will dissolve, it will lose electrons gradually and will come in the electrolyte and migrate towards cathode, and this one will be electroplated. Then metal to be plated on the article is always made or connected to anode and has to be periodically means time to time it should be replaced, from which is electroplated. So from silver we have to electroplate, so this will be taken as anode. Why? I had told you just now, the metal anode continuously lose electrons or it dissolves in the solution, and now if this electrode after losing, if it becomes of short length, it should be replaced periodically. After certain periods it should be replaced. The electrolyte must contain ions of metal which is to be plated on the article. If we are, suppose we are electroplating with silver, this electrolyte must contain some silver ions. Other ions are, what are the other ions? Nothing to take, nothing to worry, but silver ions should be present. Why silver ion? The electrolyte dissociates into ions of the metal which migrate towards cathode. It migrates towards cathode and gains electron and are deposited at cathode. A low current for a longer time should be used. If you can see what happens if a low current is passed, then here slow cations will migrate at the cathode and there will be a slow deposition, but this slow deposition will cause a smooth coating, and if a high voltage current is passed, no doubt the coating will be done within a short time, but there will be the uneven coating. Somewhere coating will be thin and somewhere coating will be thick. So to avoid this, a low current is passed for a long time. Higher current may cause uneven deposition of the metals. Longer time and low current initiate a thicker and uniform deposition. A DC current, not AC current, should be used. Why? AC current causes discharge and ionization to the alternate at the cathode and give the affecting coating. Once again, if we use DC, there may be some fluctuations. There will be some fluctuations and uneven coating may happen. Dear students, there are 4 examples electroplating of this. Then electroplating with nickel. These two are added in your syllabus. One of them, this one is very important for this term because this one, electroplating with nickel, was asked in 2020. So if we want to electroplate a spoon with silver, what is to be done? This silver should be clean, washed. In order to get a perfect deposit of silver on an article, just like say iron or brass, anything, the spoon is first cleaned and then it is washed in a box, in a hot solution of caustic soda, NaOH. Caustic soda is NaOH, and then wash it with the help of dilute HCl and water. Now it is now thoroughly washed with a detergent and several times, and finally with distilled water. Now this spoon is dry and connected at the cathode, from which we are going to electroplate from silver. So a pure silver, this should be pure silver rod or pure silver strip or pure silver plate. Now we will take a solution which contains silver ion. Even we can take silver nitrate solution as electrolyte instead of this sodium argentocyanide or potassium argentocyanide. We can take silver nitrate solution directly, but what will happen? The deposition of silver will be fast, and hence if the deposition is fast, it may not be very smooth and uniform. So if we are asked why silver nitrate is not used as electrolyte for electroplating a spoon or electroplating an article, our answer will be key. This is silver nitrate. Silver nitrate is not used directly because the deposition of silver will be very fast and uneven. So we make this electrolyte of sodium argentocyanide or potassium argentocyanide. So what should be the electrolyte? Sodium or potassium argentocyanide. How we will make it? Sodium silver cyanide or potassium silver cyanide. Wherever is sodium cyanide, we will add potassium cyanide. Then sodium argentocyanide, instead of sodium it will be potassium argentocyanide. So this silver nitrate, sodium silver cyanide, is prepared by adding sodium cyanide in silver nitrate. Here sodium cyanide is added in silver nitrate. It forms silver cyanide plus sodium nitrate. Now this precipitate gets dissolved in excess of sodium cyanide and form sodium argentocyanide. Similar will be case with potassium cyanide. Now after passing electric current, what will happen? This electrolyte will dissociate. This will dissociate. So electrolyte is this one. Now after dissociation, what will be the ions present? Sodium ion, silver ion, cyanide ion. What will happen at cathode? What will happen at cathode? This silver ion, being lower in the series, will migrate, will get electron and will become neutral. What will happen at anode? This anode will lose electrons. And after losing electrons, this silver ion comes in the solution, comes in the electrolyte, and once again it migrates. So if one ion is migrated at cathode, one will be lost here. See, here are cyanide and hydroxyl. Both will tend to go towards anode. Both will tend to be discharged at anode, but as soon as they tend to go towards anode, it loses one electron. So they cannot be discharged. It loses electrons. So at anode, this pure silver will lose electron and form silver ion. As a result, the color of this electrolyte will never change. If you will see, these things are here. Similarly, these things are here. So next day we will see the similar thing, how we will do the electroplating of a metal with help with the nickel. See you, all the best, goodbye.